One of my favorite examples of translators is this one. Who here has children? Majority of you. All right. You'll all remember this day when you've had your firstborn and you're leaving the hospital for the first time, and you're carrying them out here like this, just lest anything should touch them in the carrier. And you get to the front door of the hospital, and if you're anything like me, you're just looking behind you because you're expecting someone to come running up behind you and just go, whoa, 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 hang on. You didn't actually think we were going to let you take that home, did you? Like, do you have any idea what you're doing? You'd be like, no. Do you even have any food in the fridge? To which I would say no, because I ate all of it while I was pregnant. And you look back and no one comes. Amazingly, no one comes. And so you get in the car and you go home. And you get there, and what's the first thing that you do? You have to do, usually, when you walk through the door with a newborn? Change a nappy, usually. And if you're anything like me, you didn't realize that small humans come in a variety of different sizes. And I had bought the wrong size of nappies, and so I then had to pack myself up and go to the shops. I get to the shops, I look at this aisle of nappies. I had no idea that such a simple thing could be so complicated. And I'm looking, and I'm overwhelmed, and I am exhausted. And I see this. Don't know if any of you can see that. You see Mater? Catches my eye. Mater nappies. Mater hospitals, Mater nurses. So for those of you, I know some of you work in healthcare, you would know Mater. Now, these nurses had been my translators for the past year on everything that can kill babies. I would turn up every appointment and go, I have a list of things that can kill babies. Can we go through it, please? And they would go, no, okay, don't worry about that, don't worry about that. Don't worry about hats, really? Hats is on your list? Okay, just think about these three things. They had translated that whole world for me. They understood babies. They knew mothers. And they were able to be the experts in that space. I would have bought anything from them, anything, because I thought that they understood my world, and they had been contributing for a really long time. But bigger than that, not only that, but in knowing my world, they had put themselves across every possible future problem that I could have. So I would go in, and they would say, all right, so we're talking a lot about having this baby. What are you going to do once it arrives? What kind of support do you have? Okay, I'm going to put you in touch with a community nurse. I think that's going to be important. Okay, let's talk about breastfeeding. Not everybody finds it easy. I'm going to put you in touch with a breastfeeding consultant in your local area. She's really nice. You'll like her. Here's her number. And what about this? How are you going to get all this back together again? Question that only the women in the room would understand. And I was like, I don't know. She said, okay, well, you might need a physio. There's a great physio near you. I'm going to put you in touch with her. She can help you. They had made themselves a student of my world so that they could connect me with various people that could help me. I didn't need anybody else apart from them. I went to them as my go-to. And as I said, I would have bought anything from them. And I can guarantee you that if you commit to that, if you do that, you are halfway to becoming the influencer in your space, the go-to person. Because it takes a knowledge of my world to understand all the types of problems I might be encountering and to be the person that I go to help me figure out how to pull it all together, to be the trusted authority.